Okay, so I am now doing Sagittarius 2025. And as you can tell, I'm playing with different angles with my camera. Okay, so you're lucky Sagittarius. I get to pull the Wild Tarot card deck out for you. And Sagittarius 2025. What's going on? All right, this card fell out. 3 Cups. Okay, so Sagittarius 2025. All right, coming out of hermit mode. You've been in hermit mode for quite some time, Sagittarius, and yeah, you have been for 2 years. Been in hermit mode for 2 years. You're kind of going a little stir crazy. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. What's going on with Sagittarius 2025? Sagittarius. Abracadabra. Such a great card. Okay, that's like a magic card. You're coming out of a space where you're just kind of done with being a hermit and being bogged down and oppressed, I feel. And you just, things have happened where, I don't know, it feels like you're allowing yourself to feel free because people around you are probably telling you to feel free. The Gardener. So that's another oracle card for 2025 for you, Sagittarius. And can you hear me? So at some point for you, Sagittarius, that whoever you are with, you do need some validation from them with that card. Can you hear me? Because if you're in a relationship, you really need to know that that person is very present for you, and you do need a lot of support and validation, you know. As much as you know you're pretty impressive, you still need so much support from those who care about you. And why? I don't know. Some of you will figure it out. Some of you will figure out that you are the gardener, the tender, the cultivator, the god of your own garden, the god of your own life. I mean, some of you will figure that out, but some of you will not. Some of you will think that you need someone else to tend to your garden. That's a problem. You can't expect someone to tend to your garden. You have to tend to your garden, Sagittarius. You do. So in 2025, you're going to realize that you need to tend to your garden. You're creating your life in 2025. If you are talking about magic, and I will clarify these cards, but I feel like if you are talking about all the magic that you want to create in your life, you have to create that. You cannot expect someone to encourage you and push you to go ahead. You have to do that for yourself. You have to push yourself to do that, and you have to motivate yourself to do that, and you actually have to do that probably entirely on your own, right? I said that, and I mean that, because this year is going to be the year you're realizing, yeah, I'm not going to hate people for not backing me up and not validating me and not supporting me. You can't do that, because they can you can continue to feel that people hate you, but it doesn't matter. Like, no one cares that you think that. You understand? You understand? Like, no one cares that you think that. You just have to move on with your life and validate your own stuff. You cannot turn to someone and have them validate your stuff. Hopefully this year you will get that. No one owes you anything, all right? Yeah, no one owes you anything. You have to figure it out. And, okay, so you get a bit of love. And it's not a bit of love. You are getting a lot of love. And I'm not reading reversals. I'm just not going to any longer. It just confuses my reading. So this is the 3 cards that you have on Abracadabra, all right? 7 of Cups. Options. What's going on? Ace of Cups. So are you someone that has a lot of people interested in you romantically and you don't know what to pick? And the 9 of Pentacles. So who are you going to pick? You need to pick someone that's going to support your magic. Okay? You need to pick someone that is stable. Stable has a lot of magic and love on their own. You can't, and I feel like you're going to do that, but you got this person, it's like you're still not sure who to pick. You probably tend to pick someone that's really bad for you. And I'm telling you right now, don't do that. Pick someone who absolutely cares for you and who has money. And that's going to encourage you to accomplish your goals and dreams. And all right, I am going to still pull the cards out on the gardener, which is you. Yeah, but for right now, I'm telling you, you got to pick a guy or gal or whatever who is honest and sincere and genuine with you. You cannot look for any ups and downs, roller coasters, dopamine high with like, just crazy. You can't do crazy this year. It's just going to be bad for you. 6 of Pentacles with the gardener. So maybe you might meet someone who's going to help you in terms of getting you to establish yourself so you are stable. Yeah, so you are stable with money. So I do feel like you're going to meet someone this year, an earth sign, Sagittarius, or a water, earth. Yeah, a lot of water and earth here. Whoever is water and earth here, you're someone that came into money, or that you came into promotion this year. You will come into promotion this year. I feel like a really big promotion because you have worked really hard for this promotion. And if there is a love here and you are single, Sagittarius, you are more focused on making money this year and establishing yourself. But there will be someone here. It does look like a water sign, because so you see this card? Can you hear me? Okay, so let me pull 3 cards on that, and I'll tell you why. Yeah. That's marriage, stability, family. That appears to me to be a water sign, so I don't... Anyway, that's the card that I pulled for that card, and I'll explain. 8 of Pentacles on top of that. I mean, there's a possibility that some of you are just going to get pregnant unexpectedly. You need to watch out for that. All right. Because you have the 9 of Wands here. So I do feel that a lot of you, Sagittarius, is you want love in your life, but you're really much more focused about establishing yourself, creating financial security and stability, and really, like, you'd like to have a family, but you can't do that. So if you want family and stability, you still have to figure out who it is with, because you're not sure for some of you. And for some of you already in a relationship, there's something going on in the relationship, in the relationship you've been in forever, all right? It's because you have the 9 of Wands here, so there's something for some of you that are already married in a relationship with children. You continue to keep working very, very, very hard, and there's a lot of money here. You have money to give to your kids, to give to whoever needs your money, and you have to keep looking to keep money coming in. I'm talking about some of you who already have a family. But there's some point here where you just keep working really hard and you are still really freaking worried about there's not enough money coming in, okay? Some of you Sagittarians are probably going to get engaged this year because you want to have a family and kids and all that. But you want to make sure that the person you're with, I feel like the person you're with is all on board with being on your side, but you actually have to make sure, I'm going to tell you this. Can you hear me? You better make sure you hear your partner. And you do not dismiss them. You're really good at being dismissive. Don't do that, because it is rude and we will hate you for it, and bye-bye. You will lose your partner. Dismissive, it's this card. You know, so Sagittarius to me is a fire sign. And I'm thinking as a fire sign of fairness, the centaur, right? And justice. When something doesn't get in line with your values, you get dismissive. So watch out for that. So things start to look really good in 2025. This card is what I'm going to tell you to watch out for, because you want to watch your tendency to get negative at every turn. Stop that. You have control over your thoughts. You have control over how you see a situation. The negativity you see in your mind, that's all in your mind. You can change the situation. You can make it better if you can help out in some way and help someone to feel better. But you can't put your negativity into, it's like you can't do that any longer. It just, I am hoping the people around you are going to say, hey, cut it out. Because there's a lot of cards here that tells me, like, people are going to say to you, hey, cut it out. We don't like that. Don't do that. Stop complaining. Stop looking for the negative and stop looking for problems. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me means that that person is yelling at you going, listen, your negativity isn't, we're not going to let you affect this. It's just, we're not doing it. Just stop. Just stop. Your negativity, anytime you get negative, just stop. We can't. So if you want your 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, you got to stop the negative thinking. You really do. I'm going to pull a guidance card. It's too easy to be negative, you know? It's a lot harder to be positive and think. The thinking woman. It is a lot harder to think instead of just, oh, complain. Complaining is really fucking easy. You know that, right? It's harder to think. Yeah, the guidance is think. Think and consider the people around you. Stop complaining. Think about your caring connections. Think and care about people around you. All right? That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. See you in my next video.